Okay guys, we are live. Just wanted to check this out. I'm in my bait lab today, going from the GoPro 10. So I just want to make sure everything is good here. Let's see if I could do this. We are live. Okay, I got the. Check this out. What's up, Old Oak? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I'm just getting some stuff packed. The GoPro 10. Let me see. Yeah, I'm just packing up some stuff. So if you see me looking over here, I'm on my GoPro 10 live. I'm just trying to test it again from down here. What's up, Robert? You got your baits are down here, buddy, ready. So if your mom wants to pick them up, you're more than welcome to. You're gonna see me going in and out. I think you guys can see a pretty good view here. How do I look? Hey, what's up, Boring? Wow, picture quality is different. You like the picture quality? Boring? It's my GoPro 10, dude. So, yeah, it's definitely better, I think. So, I'm just doing different angles here. How's it look? Is it all right? Jeremy, what's up, bud? How are you? I'm packing up some of my Eternal Angler baits. I think I have it zoomed all the way in on my GoPro, and I wanted to zoom up, but I think the shot is pretty good. What do you guys think? You think the shot's okay? And I'm down in my bait lab, and I got them on my internet here, so I am trying to see. I think everything's good. So hopefully, a little bit of a delay in my screen that I'm watching. I'm watching YouTube on my phone, and I got my GoPro out in front of me, but yeah, I just went running your playlist on. Thanks, Jeremy. I appreciate that, man. Looks and sounds. So it does look and sound great. That's awesome. Yeah, it might not be as sharp, but the movement is a lot faster. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm watching. It looks good, man. All right. I think she forgot. Okay, Robert, let me know. But yeah, so I'm on the GoPro 10. I'm doing this every once in a while. I just did a pop-up live today. I'm going to be packing up all my baits that I made last night in my live. For Eternal Anglers. I got off the phone with him this morning, and we added another 25. We added another color, so I'm gonna do that at some point today. But basically, I'm just hanging out. Anglerholics, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. On my live chat though, it doesn't show me. Grey Wolf, what's up? Thanks for coming in. But yeah, I'm just loading up baits, making some baits. I gotta make some other baits too. But if anybody knows Woman Outdoors or can get a hold of her, let her know to email me, because she wanted a pack of baits. She didn't email me yet, and I'll have them in there. But if they don't get a hold of me, I can forget about them. So I just wanted you guys to, if anybody knows Woman Outdoors, get a hold of her. I sent her not an email, but a message on her video. So that's where that is. You guys can see the sticker board up here. Okay, you can see behind me a little bit. I got some stuff in here. I'm going to clean this up a little bit more. Like you can see down here, I got my garden tools here that I'm going to have to get rid of. But I guess the shot looks pretty good, so I'm going to tell her now. Grey Wolf, straight to the point. What's up? He's saying what's up to everybody in the chat. So, but yeah, I'm going to put all my baits in my bags today. That's what I'm doing. But, yeah, I'm hoping that, I like the GoPro quality. I tried to, use no data with my phone, but it wouldn't work. I mean, well, it did work. I set up everything, but when I went to go on, it said it connected to my Wi-Fi. So I guess it did that. And then yesterday I tried my hotspot on another phone that my wife has, so that worked. So that's a good thing. So we'll see out on the lake how that works. But I'm putting all these baits in here. Yeah. So I'm just I was a little nervous when it didn't work today, but it's working good now. So we should be all right. Sunfish King, well, if it isn't off, the door's out hook. What's up, King? But yeah, I'm doing the GoPro 10, and I'm just loading up some baits for Eternal Anglers, making sure I gotta get that order in. It's a ton of baits, so. 4, 5, yeah. And the hog's been catching any birds. Yeah, so I think the quality's good. I think my screen's good. I got the GoPro in front of me. I got some new accessories for my GoPro, so I'll be making a video real shortly with all the accessories that I got. I'm real excited about that. I got a wireless mic coming in the mail. I got the wind muff. I got the trap door. So I got a lot. I got the wired microphone also. I have that I use on my cell phone. But the wireless mic, I want to test that. So what I'll do is I'll make a video with all that stuff. Moon's over Miami. What's up? Thanks for coming in. So yeah, I'm excited about the new wireless mic. See how that works. Sunfish King and I were talking about it. But I went ahead and pulled the trigger and I ordered one. So that's coming in. I wanted to thank everybody that made donations tonight. I want to thank Fishing Musician for donating. I talked to him today, so I got his baits in the works. Amanda ordered baits from me last night also, so I got to make them. Trey from GNRF, Gripping and Ripping. I'm sending him some baits out to get his trip going. He's doing a trip down South Carolina, I think soon, in like two weeks, so I'm going to be making that up. But yeah, I tried to get the shot of the board in and doing some other things. I got to get to doing some yard works. Jip Carpin, what's up, man? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. I just packed up some baits for eternal anglers. So that's the watermelon red flake. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be messing around with, making some baits today and doing that. But I wanted to get on and just see what's going on with you guys, see how you guys are doing. Last night's live went really well, so I just finished doing some things with that. I got to pack up the baits later on this evening, and all the Fishaholic hat, and then the sunglasses I got to get out to you, to whoever won those. Sandy Toes won the hat, and I can't remember who, Gray's Outdoors or something won the sunglasses. So I'm going to send that all out tomorrow. I'm going to work on them today, pack them up, and then send them out tomorrow. So is my screen still good? Everything's real good on this. Everybody's liking it. Just woke up. Carpin just woke up. And I got my phone up here. You can't see it in the screen. That's a good thing. So I'm just figuring out setups in my bait lab here where I could put cameras and where I can't put cameras and things like that. So, but this my GoPro is directly in front of me on the shelf here, so I think it looks pretty good, so I'm happy with that. The other side, the other shot over here, I might do that also. Then I could probably take my camera down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move this real quick, and I'm going to move it down to where you could see my baits this way also. I think you can see from this way, you know, things like that. So we're gonna do some finagling around here and make sure everything's all right. I'm doing some testing. Yeah, there's on Anglerholics. Hello, Raymond's in here. What's up, Raymond? Yeah, there's the other view of everything. So I got some different views. That'll be pretty awesome. So we're gonna set this back up here and make sure we're all good to go. Move us over this way a little bit. Cool. Yeah, so did everybody have a good time in the live last night? It seemed like it was a pretty good time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got 7 here. Gonna put these in a bait bag. Smaller bait bag. Get these, will be for somebody to win later. I'm doing my Instagram giveaway also today, so that's that'll be pretty cool. I got entries in that. If nobody entered it yet, please enter it before I do it later on this evening. You just got to go to my Instagram page at offthehook.outdoors, all lowercase, and all you got to do is follow me on Instagram and tag a friend, and then I'm putting you in a pad or a spin wheel, and I'm going to pick the winner, and then they're going to get a mystery Off the Hook's mystery tackle box from me filled with my baits. So that's on Instagram right now. All right, Robert, just let me know, bud. Yeah, you did have a cool boat ride, buddy. I wish you could have stayed up. I guess you were having trouble with the internet or something on your boat. But, yeah, that was a good time. I know you were catching some, so I wish we could have seen them all. But, yeah, that's cool. I'm going to be cutting this up and making some more baits, guys. I'm going to cut these up. But I got to make a ton of baits for Eternal Angler. So, I want to do that. I got to make Amanda's baits. I got to make Rich's baits. So, I got a lot of baits I got to make. So, I figured I'd just come down here and start putzing around with the plastic. I got a ton of this watermelon still. So, I'm going to, I think I'm going to cut this up, remelt it down, and make some more watermelon red flake for future giveaways and things like that. And my bait boxes. So, that's what I'm doing right now, guys. Just cutting all the plastic up, put it back in the cup. Heating it up. Thank you, guys. Yeah, hit that thumbs up. Grace Family Fishing. Yeah, but I'm packing your glasses up tonight. I'm going to send you some decals for the kids. So that's all good. Alicia gave me your address yesterday. So we're good with that. Team Snag and Whiskers, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate that. The only thing on the chat, I can follow the chat, but it goes in and out sometimes. Still, even down in this bait lab, it's just. But I can't see who's all in there. I could see the chat going, but it doesn't tell me how many people or anything are in here. So, but that's because I'm going through the GoPro. But the quality I think is amazing with the video and stuff like that. So I'm anxious to get out on a boat and do that. But every once in a while down here you'll get some freezing or hesitant, you know, so but I'll just live with it for now. That's cool, Grace. Yeah, definitely, man. That's what I like to do, man. I hope they enjoyed the decals. Thanks, straight to the point. I'm glad you shared me out, bud. Thank you so much for that. Did I hear stickers? Yeah, Snag and Whiskers. I got some decals. I got actually. Let me see here. I'm off camera. I got the little 3-inch decals. I got my 5-inch, and then I got these ones are for sale. These are the 8x10s. The off the hook decal. They're on sale for. I only have a few of them. But they're on sale for $11. That includes shipping. So if anybody's interested in that, I can't share anything on my screen because I'm going through the GoPro, which is, I hope GoPro fixes that eventually. Hopefully they work out something with YouTube and I can do like a StreamYard type deal on my phone or computer with the GoPro. But they're $11. You can email me. Look at one of my descriptions. And in my description I have my email, so you can just email me if you want a sticker. I take the PayPal and the Venmo with that. So, but yeah, I'm gonna make some more baits here, and I think I'm gonna make the rest of these. I'm gonna make watermelon red flake just pig sticks for now. I think I might add some salt to them. Let me get some stuff here. But everything's okay with everybody? Awesome. We collect them on the boat. That's cool. Hey, Team Snag and Whiskers, if you want to email me, bud, email me your address. If you have any stickers, we could even do a sticker swap if you'd like. So email me your address and I could send some stickers out next week for you. I call them decals. I get yelled at when I call them stickers, but I could send you the smaller decals out if you'd like. Now, let's see. What am I doing here now? Yeah, I would make a nice tramp stamp. Yeah, I was going to get one on my back, you know. Get the Off the Hook logo on my back. That's funny. But I got some, I got Instagram, Facebook, and that I'm going to put on my vehicle. So I can do a little bit of advertisement when I'm traveling. I'll put them on my vehicle windows. And then my boat I want one on my boat. And then I ordered some carpet decals for my boat also with the Off the Hook logo. So I think that'll be pretty cool too. That way when I'm in the video and stuff, you see the logo, people see it driving by and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely email me, Snagging Whiskers, and we'll talk about, you know, if you got anything you want to send me, and I could send you some stickers back, bro. That would be awesome. But yeah, I'm just doing my little thing here. I don't have really, it was just a spur of the moment live to come up, so I appreciate everybody being in here. I really appreciate that. I do these pop-ups, I don't know what's going to happen, but usually I get a good response with it, so I'm happy with that, and I appreciate all you guys for being in here today. That's awesome. Oh yeah, we're gonna do finish some stuff up here, and I gotta make some baits for my tackle box also that I'm giving away on Instagram tonight. So that's that. But everything's good with the sound and picture still. Everything's okay. Let me know in the chat if you like the live, you like this view. I'll be doing my phone a lot because, like I said, this view is straight on. It isn't like before we could see the board. I guess you could see the board here and everything with my my lights up, but I kind of like the other view too. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, guys. This plastic melted very nicely. Yeah, we still got the red in there, so we'll mix it up pretty good. We'll mix it up. I just left my house. Hey, Robert, if you're listening, bud, if you just left, if you come down, you can come down the back side of the house. Just come into the bait lab here, and I'll give you your baits, and I'll do it on camera for you, buddy. So what I'll do is I'm going to move this down real quick like this and see if you guys can see this going in. It's hot. It's very hot. I usually hold it for like 5 or 10 seconds. Then I move over to the next one and shoot that one up. Like that. So that's something with the GoPro. You can get some different views. And then I fill in the sprue like that. So when it sinks, because when it cools off, they shrink. So I put a little bit of juice in there like that, and then I let it dry up. So that is the way it goes, just like that. So hopefully you guys like that. Bugly sticker board looking good. Thanks, Bugly. I appreciate that. Ashley Brady, how are you doing? But that's yeah, so that's, I think I got a pretty good thing going here with the GoPro. Like I said, at times it's a little bit of a pain, but that's just like anything. You see lives coming in and out all the time, so. But I like the quality of the GoPro a lot. So, but yeah, the board's looking good. Bogely's keeping it real. Appreciate you. Your stickers right here, bud. So, and every time I do shout outs on there. And I'll mention all the channels that are on my board. So you get a little shout out if you send me a sticker. So, that's cool. Yeah, come down around the gate, around the house, and in the back, and you'll see the sunroom where my bait lab is. Carpen's in here. I think Carpen's supposed to send me some decals also, so hopefully you guys send them out and I can get them out to you. I got all kinds of new colors, so I got all kinds of glitters and colors. Apache Adventures, hey, thank you for coming in today. And if the live goes dead, I'll probably get back up on. So if you guys are in here and my GoPro goes dead or something like that, then let me see something here. If the GoPro goes dead, then I'll just get back on with my phone through StreamYard. So if I stop, just wait for another announcement, and then I'll be back on again, just in case. So, but yeah, I had to go down south early this morning. I took my wife's truck down there with my wife, and we're getting the one of the truck, the evap coils, been giving us a hard time, and nobody can seem to figure it out. So we took it to a guy who thinks he can figure it out, and then I took my son's quad to another guy to get fixed. It's not running right, so I wanted him to revamp, go through everything, and give us a quad back that runs right. So we did that this morning. Then I got back, and I couldn't go live, but I got all my stuff from last night's live together, wrote all the addresses down and everything, and started packing things up. And then I had to take my son to get his basketball team pictures today. And now I think my daughter is going to be going and getting her pictures at like 4. So I don't know. I would shut it down if she comes down to get me to take her. If my wife isn't feeling real good today, so she's taking a break. So, but that's my day. So let's see here. So we got the watermelon red flake. There we go. And there they are right there, guys. You can see that. Put them down there. Where's the other one? Yeah, they turned out really well. All of them. They shoot good. Once I get these warmed up, they shoot really well. So that's a good color there, the watermelon red flake, guys. But yeah, it was fun. I got more giveaways coming up here too, guys. So you know, I got shirts. I got some t-shirts. I got some hunting-based products that I'm going to probably give away too. I don't know if this is the right time to give them away because it's basically scent-free products. They're like kits from Dead Downwind and things like that. So I don't know if I'm going to do that right away or if I'm going to wait till more towards hunting season to do it. But I guess some people would still like to win it. And then I got some hard baits that I want to give away also. I got some Zero Spooks and things like that I want to give away. So, and then who knows, when I'm cleaning my boat out, I know I always find different lures in there that are still in the package and stuff. So once I clean my boat out, which I'll probably be doing a video on that, I'll be cleaning my boat out, you know, going through everything, getting everything ready. I got some oil on my rug on the back from my motor. When I stop, sometimes the water comes up and hits the back of the boat. So the back rug always gets dirty and like oily. So I'm going to get some Dawn dish liquid and clean that all up and stuff like that. And then I got to clean the rugs eventually because I want to put them carpet decals on. But I'll go through my boat. I'll be finding different lures probably that I never used or don't have. And so I'll be doing that. Yo! What's up? So Robert's here, guys. The guy that won the... What did you win? The anise?
It's the black with the blue red flake.
You can come into the live right here and say hello. They're looking at that camera right there. I'm just watching the camera there. So I think this is the anise ones. Let me smell them and make sure. You got the off the hook shirt on. That's the cappuccino one. Let me get the anise ones. Here's the anise ones here. But Robert, he's a neighbor. He lives up the street. He goes to school with my daughter. He actually, that's them right there. Whew. That's the, he won baits last night, so he was excited to come down. And he's representing off the hook with the shirt. So there you go, buddy.
Thanks.
All right, man. You out of here? How's your arm? How's your arm? Good?
I have to have this on for 2 more weeks.
2 more weeks. All right, buddy. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate your support. Take care. Tell your mom I said hi, and then we'll do something together soon.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right.
Yep, later. So that was Robert, guys. He won last night, so he was excited to get his baits. So I told him to stop down. If I'm doing a live, he can pop in. So he was excited, dude. He was wearing the off the hook shirt. You seen him representing. So that was awesome. Yeah, I sold a lot of shirts around here with my daughter's friends and stuff like that. They all bought shirts off me. So they represent in the school. They all know me and stuff like that. So I feel like a superstar, you know what I mean? So everybody knows me at the school and they know Off the Hook Outdoors. So that's pretty cool. But the kids, you know, like I said, I love giving to the kids. And they all come up to the lake and I take them out fishing and things like that. So it's a good deal. Get the kids started out, you know, get them into the outdoors. So that's my whole goal. So I think I got enough to shoot another set of these baits here. So we're going to shoot another set. Ray sharing out links. Thank you, Ray. I appreciate that, buddy. Ray, you're I sent Grits and Glamour your package. So he's gonna send his package. He was gonna send you. So Grits and Glamour was nice enough to do that. Ray's in Canada. So I was, instead of me just sending a pack of baits to Canada, Grits was already sending a package to Ray. So I sent the package that Ray won to Grits, and he's going to mail it to Canada for me, which is really cool. So I wanted to say thanks to Grits and Glamour for that. Go check Grits and Glamour's channel out if you haven't already. He's got a pretty cool channel going over there. So that's that. And then Robert, you saw he broke his hand. He fell at school or something and broke his arm. So he's got to wear the cast for a while. So hopefully he's back in action where we can go do some fishing this year up in my place. So, but I really like taking the kids out. And I also do the when I'm fishing on my boat, I always have a ton of my baits, and I have a box. Usually I carry something like this. It's a box, and I have it full of my baits. And when I'm out fishing, if I see people with their kids or whatever, or I see kids fishing on the bank, I'll just roll up to them and ask them if they caught anything or whatever. And they're sitting there. Some of them are like, no. Some of them show me their fish and things like that. And I always throw them a pack or two of baits. And they always ask who I am and stuff. So it's kind of cool to do that. And I'll just say, it's Off the Hook Outdoors. Check me out or whatever. And I give them baits and stuff. And usually the smiles on their faces are pretty cool whenever they get something. So that's pretty cool. What's up, Boxy? Stop by to smash the thumbs up. Can't stay long working on the showcase for later. Yeah, bud. Boxy, you doing your live tonight, I believe at 8 o'clock. Boxy does a live. If anybody in here would like to go check him out, he does a lot of great things with the kids also, and like the trapping. He gives to the kids all the time. If you donate to his channel, he puts it back in for the kids. So it's a really good channel. Go check Boxy out. When I first started out, he was my very first live I ever went into, and I was explaining that last night. Hey, Deer Slayer. I was scared when I got into live. I was scared to make any comments or anything, so I just watched it the first time. And then once I started commenting, the people were so nice in there, welcoming you and stuff. It felt nice, it felt good to be able to talk to people. So then I just started commenting and stuff. But Boxy was the first one who I got on their live. So definitely go check Boxy tonight out. Iowa Trappers in here. What's up? How are you? Just doing some bait making and things like that, bud. But yeah, Boxy Outdoors, great channel, great guy. Does a lot of good for our community. He shares you out and features smaller channels on his channel to help grow the YouTube community. So that's a great thing. So if you want to go over there and check him out tonight at 8 o'clock. Geo, what's up? And we're also, Boxy and myself and Geo Outdoors and possibly Adam from Freezer Bound, we're going to be doing a collab this year. And we're going to be fishing up in my lake in PA here, and we're going to get together and go out and try to get the guys on some smallmouth. I'm going to try to get the guys on some fish, but I'm going to try to get the Boxy some smallmouth. I know he wants to really catch some smallmouth, so we're going to get up on a lake together. That'll be a fun trip, so I'm looking forward to that. I think we're going to do it late May, June, somewhere around there, so keep an eye out for a collab video coming out, and maybe one of us will go live while we're doing it. What's up, Modog? How are you, buddy? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I'm on the GoPro again today. It's actually working. But in my bait lab, it'll go and come, so I just wanted to make sure I'm just getting used to it, trying to figure out some of the angles and things. Like I said, I like the GoPro where I could take it and put it down low so you guys can see it too. But the view's a little different, but you can see my board and my background and stuff, so that's pretty cool. So, but Robert was just in here. He won some baits last night, and he goes to school with my kids. So he's right up the road. So he came down. He was all excited. I told him if I'm doing a live, he could stop in. So he came back and he got his bait. So he's pretty happy about that. So that's cool. Put this in for a little bit longer. You know what I'm going to do too? I am going to take the salt. I got a bag of salt here. I'm going to put some salt in this with these baits here. Try to get a shot of salt in here. What I do is I just get the salt and I put it in and just mix it in here. And you'll see it sometimes salt can hurt you. But it gives you some weight, it gives a little bit of scent. But I like to put the salt in every once in a while. So I do that. And but it'll create moisture in your baits too, so you gotta watch. It'll create, and you get bubbles and air bubbles in it and stuff, but you gotta make sure it's mixed up really well. And but it does change the texture of your baits also. If you ever have a Senko, next time you guys are fishing with a Yamamoto, a bait, they're heavy salt. I still haven't figured out the exact combination or formula for it, but I want to try to get my baits to that consistency. But when I add too much salt, they're too brittle. But I don't know what they do with it. But they're a big company, so they got all kinds of ins and outs on how to do things. So, but if you grab their worm and you stretch it, the salt will actually come out. So I know they put a ton of salt in their baits. But the more salt you put in your baits, the firmer it gets. But they still manage to keep it soft. So went fishing and didn't catch anything. Just a bit cool. Did you take your boat out, Gio, or did you go bank fishing? Okay, that should be hot enough. And what I like to do is I like to mix it up so the salt's all mixed in, and then I take a big slurp of the injector and I fill it in so that way all the salt is mixed in good, so it gets spread out. It dissolves to a point, Boxy, but it doesn't. I wish it would dissolve. That would make it easier to shoot, because it's like sandpaper when you're shooting it in these injectors. You can like feel it. It's almost like running your fingernails on a chalkboard. Sometimes it gets to you. But I wish it would dissolve. I know some of it does, but most of it doesn't. If you look at, like I said, like with the Senkos and stuff, if you grab a bait, this don't have any salt in it, but if you grab a bait and you pull it like this, if you do that with a Senko, you'll see the salt come out of it. It's pretty crazy how much salt's in them. But yeah, this one shot pretty good, so that wasn't bad. But yeah, the salt, and it also makes it sink a little faster. Yeah, I got all kinds of, I got the watermelon red fillet done for Eternal Anglers, and now I'm just making baits up to, for my next giveaways and things like that. So, this is, no salt. So I'm gonna write salt down on the one. I'm gonna put, yeah, I got a box that I throw the baits in, and then once they cure, I will just mark an S on there for salt, you know. Okay, bank fishing. I've always been to throw some beer in hand, wait for a fish kind of guy. But hope to change that this year. Yeah, man, stick a Iowa trapper. I know you're into trapping real heavy, but if you stick on our channels, man, hopefully. And that's, some people are different. Me, since I make the lures, I'd rather have the action. I'd rather have a lure that it'll break after a couple fish, so I can always take that plastic back and remelt them. But if you're purchasing things, you want a durable lure. That's why I have 3 different styles of ply: soft, medium, and hard. So sometimes I play with that mixture. I will put some soft in with a little medium to make it more durable. Sometimes I'll put hard in with soft to give it a little medium action, but it's a little different. There's different things. You can have hardener additives, you can have softener additives, you have heat stabilizer so you don't burn your plastic when you're heating it up a lot. I pour my plastic so I don't have to reheat a lot. When you reheat a couple times, it's okay, you know what I mean? But as you heat it and heat it and heat it, it tends to get less stable. So you got to add stabilizer in it so it doesn't burn. Once it burns, you're done. You got to throw it out. So that's only happened once, and I think it was during a live. It was funny. I burnt a whole cup of plastic. I was talking, and it was in there for like 5 minutes. I messed up on the punch code, and it burned, and it was filling this room up, and I had to open a window, and it really stinks. So you don't want to do that too often. So yeah, so we're gonna do that. And then I know Amanda wants some baits. She ordered baits off me last night. She wants the red and black. So I'm gonna probably make some red and black for her, and then she wants some pink. So we're gonna do red and black flake real quick. And we're gonna do some other stuff. Wow, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah. Just letting this cure up a little bit, and I'll probably start making some other baits here. And I know I'm probably gonna make the pink baits. I'm gonna use bubble gum and make some pink baits. And I know Rich and I have my little booklet here with all my stuff that I have for orders and stuff like that. And Rich is getting a few different colors here, so he wants a couple silver flake with salt. Yeah, we'll give him the pink. And then Amanda also got some baits off me. She wants pink also. So I could try to figure it all out and what was going where and things like that. So that way I'm trying not to waste plastic. I do have a box here. Robert, you're back at home, bud? That's good. And I have all my little, these are all the plastic that's left in the cups at the bottom sometimes. And I try to keep that to a minimum. But sometimes I'll take these and I'll combine them with other colors if it'll go together. Like there's a watermelon red and blue here, and I have watermelon red. So eventually, if I only have a little bit of the watermelon red, I'll mix it with the red and blue, and I'll now just make more baits with that color. Try to keep them all the same. There's a pretty cool color. It's like a gray, almost like a shad with green and silver in it. But yeah, I keep them in here because you never know when you're going to use them. And you can also mix the colors up to make other colors. So I got a bunch. Okay, Iowa Trapper, thank you for coming in. I appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Let's see here. Yeah, it depends. And like I said, you can specify that stuff, you know what I mean? Whenever I'm making your baits for you, you could say you want more action. You could say you want more durable. Unfortunately, the salt, it doesn't make it not durable, but it's just less flexible, I think. In my eyes, anyway. And that's just from experience from using them, that's all. Make sure they are right here. And you can feel they're heavier too because they got the salt in. So that's them right there. These are salted to go over here. And then you got to watch because you have salt and no salt. Then you can't really tell. This is salt, this is no salt. So they're pretty much the same right now. But these are uncured too. Once they cure, they get a little harder. So I let them cure for 24 hours before I pack them up. Just so you guys know that also. These are salted here. Yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with me for a little bit. Like I said, this was just a pop-up. I just grabbed the GoPro and came downstairs and started filming. I put some of these baits together already for Eternal Anglers. I gotta ship them out. I gotta do a couple different colors. I know yesterday you guys were talking about the EWG hook. So here it is right here. This is what I used the 1/0. I put them on a lot of my creature baits and things like that. I also use a flipping hook. I wanted to show you this while you guys are here, what I do. And I said this before in my live, but I'll say it again. So this is a Senko. This looks like a Senko. Yeah, this is a Senko right here. Okay, and if you go like this and squeeze it, you can see the salt come out of it. I don't know if you guys could see that in the thing there, but the salt will come out of it. So how I rig these up wacky style, and I don't know if you know, I used the O-ring. Okay, now that O-ring right there, I'm looking at the camera here over here too to see how it's looking. But that O-ring there, you can buy these for the Senkos and for the stick baits, or you can go to Home Depot or Lowe's and buy a number 5 faucet washer. Same thing. So that's what I used to. I used these years ago. I used to use the metal rings, the split rings at first, years ago, before wacky was real big. And so what you do is you take that O-ring and you can wet the bait. You slide the O-ring on, and I usually put it right in the middle of the bait, like that. So the O-ring's on there. You can see the O-ring right there. And then what I'll do is I get a wide gap. Now this is a Gamakatsu. I use vector hooks also, but I got a ton of these Gamakatsu, and it's a red hook. And what I do is I take it and I just insert it through the O-ring, not through the bait itself. See that right there? It's right through the O-ring, and that's how it sits, like that. And when the fish bites it, your bait will actually slide up the line, and your fish will be hooked, but your bait will be out of the way, so you don't lose them as much. Sometimes you still lose them, but if you have it hooked through the bait, you'll tear the bait up and lose the bait. This way, I would say 90% of the time, you're going to keep your bait on because it'll slide up your line, and your fish will be hooked on the hook, and this will be out of the way. Now these will, you want to make sure that the O-ring fits your bait a little tight. You don't want a bigger O-ring on there, so the number 5 works good. It's nice and tight on the bait so it doesn't slide out like that. So that's just something, a little tip if you guys ever want to use the wacky style instead of ruining your baits and hooking, you know, through, putting your hook right through the bait like this and then ripping it. You use that O-ring and it helps out a lot. So just something for you guys to think about. And I keep it down here so I could show people how I fish it. And you can also pinch it too and put a little bit, go through the plastic just a little bit if you don't want it to slide on you too like that. But when you yank it, it'll rip it a little bit. So, but that's all. That's what I do for my wacky style. I don't use 2 O-rings, I use 1. They do have ones that just have the O-ring and then you go through another loop. I like this 1 O-ring and be done with it. You can use 2. I don't use 2 though. Geo, I just use the 1. They look juicy. Yeah, they're pretty good. Yeah, they have 2 tablespoons of salt. I've tried everything. Extra super soft, yeah. And I have right here I have the 142 soft ultra clear low odor soft plastic here, and then I had the super soft also. The super soft is really soft. So, but the Yamamoto's, I guess they make them like that so they tear and you buy more. But I try not to. I don't want to have that reputation of my baits breaking after one fish or something, so I'll add a little bit of harder plastic in that. So yeah, I like the two O-rings so the hook stands out on the side of the bait. Yeah, you're right. When you're throwing that wacky style, the hook will go down below. It'll like, because the hook's heavier, so the hook will go under the bait and fall down. And that's also something to know whenever you're rigging your laminates up, like, you know, the belly and the top of the bait. The belly of the bait, usually you want your hook on that side because you want on the back side, because you want the belly, which is the pearl. Usually if you do like a watermelon pearl laminate or something, you want it to look like a dying fish. So the pearl side you want to face up, so you put your hook on the top of the back of the bait when you're throwing it, so the hook, when it comes down, the belly, the pearl will be up and the darker one will be on the bottom, so it looks like a dying fish. So, but that's all. That's what we do there. Who's coming? What's up, buddy? Yeah, my son's here now, so. And this is the camera right here. You can come in here. You want to say hi? There.
Hi.
Right here. This is Theo. Can you see him? Yeah, there he is. Okay, you can see you on camera now. So you're here. What's up? I'm just making baits here. I was just cleaning up some stuff.
The garage door closed on me.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't press any of the buttons. It just closed.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, so that's what I was doing. I just made these baits here with the salt and everything, so they're just curing. Okay? What's your sister doing?
Shower.
There's Thea. Straight to the point, said Thea. I don't know, the shaky heads, I'd like to make the like the Ned rigs, but for Ned rigging, I've always took my 5-inch and I cut it right down the middle, and then I'll hook the jig head on the fat end of it, and I'll put my jig head on this end, and it gives you a 2-inch, sort of like a Ned rig. So I get multiple uses out of the 5-inch pig stick. I cut them in half to go with the Ned rig, but I mainly fish these either weedless. And what I'll do is I'll take the hook, and I'll show you guys, so I'll go through this one. I take the hook and I bring it down through right to the end there, and I twist it through, and then I pull it through like this, just like this, and then you find out where it's going through the bait at. Take it, and I hook it through the bait like that, pull it up through, and then there's your rig right there, and then I take it and pinch it through, and then you're weedless. So you can throw it like at weightless and weedless, do that, and you're pinched through there, so your hook is right there. You can leave it out if you like, but I have a tendency it'll fall. Now what I'll do too on these, so your bait doesn't come down, they have these little, like, you know, the weight stops? You can put a weight stop on your hook, put it on first, and then when you have your bait here, you slide that weight stop up the hook onto the bait, to the bottom of the bait, so it holds your bait in place like this, so your worm doesn't go like this on you. It'll stay up here with the weight stop right under the bait like that, and that'll help you keep your worm up. So Amber's saying hi, Theo.
Hi, and Amber, and hi, Robert.
All right, Boxy. Gotta head out, keep up the good work. Thanks, Boxy, I appreciate that, bud. But yeah, that's a little tip that you can use the weight under there. Or not the weight stop, the little rubber thing. You put it on the tip of the hook, slide it on first, then put your bait on. Then you slide that rubber piece up under your bait so it stays up on the hook like that. Just a little tip you guys have from Off the Hook Outdoors. Right? Right, buddy? I'm gonna move this bait aside. That'll be my sample bait. Keep that off to the side so I don't sell that.
I had something to tell you, but I didn't know where you are.
What?
When are you going to be done with this? I was just...
In a little bit, why?
Okay, because I wanted you to play with me.
Oh, you want me to play with you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, well, my son, he wants me to play with him. So I'm going to hang out for a little bit longer. I'll be up in a little bit. You want to get it ready or whatever?
It's already ready.
What is it?
WWE.
He wants me to play WWE on his PlayStation 5 with him. So I'm going to stick around here for a little bit, and then I'm going to go up and play with my son, and then I'll probably have to drive my daughter. So I don't know how long I've been going, but I'll go for a little bit longer here. But yeah, that's just a tip that I learned years ago. You just put that weight stop on your bottom of your bait so your bait don't slide down. Some people use super glue, but I don't find super glue helps on the metal of the thing. You could put it like the super glue on the hook, and then you slide it on and wait. You got to wait a second. But I think that's scent from the super glue. I don't like that. You know what I mean? So I use that rubber weight stop, and I just use that.
Dad?
Yeah?
What's the code for the garage?
0715.
Oh,
0715. Now, YouTube knows my garage code, buddy. Let me go. Let him in. Mike's Fishing, peeking in on break. What's up, Mike's Fishing? I'll be right back in 1 second. I want to make sure he gets in the house. Hold on 1 second, guys. You get it, bud? Yeah. All right, good. All right, that worked. So he did it. He got in the garage. But yeah, guys, thanks for coming in. Like I said, I was just testing out the GoPro again. I never thought of that. I sometimes run a toothpick through my plastic, through the eye of the hook, to get the toothpick wet side through the clip next to the plastic. Yeah, that's a good idea. Now I'll use nail weights in my. Weights in my when my Senko or pig stick is here like this. I'll put a nail weight in here, and you can cut them off, whatever nail weights, or you can actually use a finishing nail, and you can get a pair of pliers, cut your nails. Make them so long, so short, or whatever you want. Keep them in your tackle box, but they tend to rust really easy. So I always put a little bit of oil in them. But you can slide a finishing nail in here, and that gives you some more weight. Or you can buy the nail weights that don't rust and slide them in. Some people put them on the end, so the the bait will slide to the right or to the left. But I tend to put mine right under the O-ring and then put it on there, and that'll come down. But yeah, that weight stop is one of the best things that I've found for that. So what's up, Rich? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming in. I was just I did a pop-up live on the GoPro just to start testing it out again with all the angles and things like that and see how it is. But the picture looks great. A little different angle than the side view from my phone. But yeah, I just was finishing up making some baits for the Eternal Anglers, and then I'm going to be making your baits and stuff this evening. I got an Instagram giveaway. I'm giving away an Off the Hook mystery tackle box on my Instagram page. So if you guys want to go enter that before I do the giveaway, all you got to do is go to Instagram at offthehook.outdoors and follow me and tag a friend, and you're entered in the giveaway. And I'm doing that later on tonight. I'm going to do a spin wheel. I'm going to put all the names. I'm going to have my daughter put all the names in the spin wheel. We're going to spin the wheel. Whoever wins, I'm going to DM them and let them know to send me their address, and I'll send the mystery tackle box out to them. But yeah, I do giveaways on YouTube, and I do giveaways on Instagram. So if I'm not doing a YouTube giveaway, always check my Instagram page and look for giveaways in that also. So let me go let my dog out. He's barking, and I don't want to hear him barking all day. I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry, got a curtain call here. But yeah, like I said, I got all my plastic in Friday also, so that was like Christmas for me. I got more glitter, I got more colors, I got the lime green, got the bubble gum, got the yellow, got the orange. I got the yellow and orange for spring because to match that crawfish. I got red, I got blue, so I got all kinds of colors here. I got like 16 or 18 different colors. I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 different colors of glitter. I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 kinds of pearl. So yeah, we can make any kind of bait you want, any color that I can you can conjure up, I could probably make. And also I wanted to mention too, when you're ordering from me, if you have a color that you choose not to share with other people, that's strictly confidential with me. All you gotta do is let me know not to share it with anybody, the public, and I'll keep that color your color. I won't put it out there for sale or anything like that. Now I'm not gonna lie, I might use that color when I'm fishing if I like it, but I will keep it, you know, if you want it private, then I will keep it private. So just so you guys know that, that's how it works in the custom world. You know what I mean? Some people are real critical about their colors and they don't want to share them with other people, and that's okay. That's fine by me. So if you do have a color or something like that, then let me know that you don't want me to share it with the public, and I won't do that. So, but yeah, that O-ring's a pretty good deal for me. I've had success with them O-rings. You can use a metal O-ring to give it a little more weight. It depends how you want your fall. You can add the salt, you can add your nail weights, put your bobber stop on that for weedless, and that works with anything, any kind of creature baits or anything like that. You put that weight stop on first on your hook. Sometimes it's tough, but I like it real tight, so I get the smallest one I can to put on there, and then I slide that up to the bait, and that holds the bait on the hook so you don't get that sliding motion. You're not adjusting your baits every time you cast. All right, Mike. See you, buddy. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate that. And like I said before, the only thing that I don't like with the GoPro is the live chat. I don't see how many people are in the live chat. So that's the downfall of doing the GoPro. But I think the quality, sound, and everything with the GoPro is awesome. I am going to be doing a video because I got the sub-tick battery pack with it. I have that on there right now. That's awesome. You can go for 7 or 8 hours with your GoPro, but you do have to keep the battery in. Now my battery pack here, my special off-the-hook battery pack, it's ONN battery pack, but I just put my off-the-hook sticker, so it's the off-the-hook Outdoors Edition battery pack. That will run that GoPro without the battery in it. And I was learning that. I've been really getting it in with the GoPro. I've been really researching it and stuff. So I did get the wind slayer for the GoPro also. It's like a foam case that goes around the GoPro, and that's supposed to reduce the wind. If you do have a GoPro and you have options of raw audio and noise reduction, you can turn your raw audio up, and your noise reduction mechanism, turn that off. And you will get better quality sound when you're doing your editing because it's just the raw audio. It isn't any kind of... In your GoPro, you have some processor or whatever. When you put that wind reduction on, your GoPro is doing something in there. So it reduces, I believe it reduces the quality of the natural sound on your GoPro. So what I do is I raise the raw audio up. Not all the way up, but you got to play with it. Everybody's different in what they like. I move my raw audio up, and I shut my wind reduction system off totally. And now when I have that windsock, I'm hoping that when I have the wind reduction off, even in the wind, that helps a lot because you get a better quality sound when you're editing. And then I have the trap door that actually has the hole in it. So on that wind slayer, it's a foam. Let me see. I got it right here, guys. I'll show you it right now, but I'm going to be doing a video on it. So I got the trap door right here. This is the Soon Sun. And these are linked in my descriptions of my videos through my affiliate links. This is just a little trap door that goes on the side of it. And you can see the hole in it right here, and that's where you can plug into. It's not waterproof, though, so don't think you can dunk your GoPro in the water with that trap door on it. You'll ruin your GoPro. And then these are the wind slayers right here. I have the wind, and if you want to check them out, I think Joe from Live to Fish, he also does reviews on this kind of stuff. But he's a real big fan of these, and that's where I got the idea to get these. These come with 2 of them. 2 of them come in a pack. They're like $11. So I bought these. Now on the GoPro, when you have the door, obviously this isn't here. So what you got to do is you got to cut a little slit in the side of this wind muff, so you can plug into it if you're going to be plugging in with a battery. So that's the windsock there. And then I also have a wireless mic coming that I could put into the GoPro and have a wireless mic on. So I'm excited to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be putting out a video on all my accessories and how I use them and the best setup for me. It might not be the best setup for you, but it's going to be the best setup that works for me. That's what I'm going to explain on how to, and just give you some ideas. But all the accessories and products will be linked in my description of this video and my other videos that are in there right now in my affiliates program. So if you're interested in buying any of that, and I know the trapdoor works on the 9 and 10, the batteries work on the 9 and 10, and also the max lens for the 10 will work on the GoPro 9 also. So there's some interchangeable features there for the 9 and 10, but it won't work anything under the 9. So if you are buying anything, make sure you are GoPro specific with the accessories you're buying, just so you don't mess it up. John Holiday, thank you for coming in. Appreciate that. Straight to I need that door, the GoPro 8 and the ones. Yes, and they make that door, they make that straight to the point. They make that door. If you go into my link for that door, there'll be 3 different styles. The first one I think is for the 8, and the third one over is the 10, 9 and 10. And just look in the description and see what it goes for. They have a couple different options you can pick that trap door for. Now, the wind slayer, if you look on here, because it has the cutout for the front screen and the lens. Some of the wind slayers for like the ones that don't have this front screens will be like a single lens. So just keep an eye out to make sure you buy the right one for that. And then this is the Soon Sun trap door. And that was $12, I think it was. So that comes like that. The Soon Sun. And that'll be linked. They are linked in my descriptions already because I bought them a while ago. Now another thing that I got for the GoPro, and this is why I like the GoPro with my iPhone, because everything is compatible. I have the camera to phone adapter, so when I'm downloading footage instead of going wireless, like if I have to go wireless, you go wireless. But if you can adapt your camera, this goes into my phone, and then the adapter for the GoPro goes into here. Your USB will go into here, and then your C port will go into your GoPro. You download all your footage hardwired, and it's less than half the time with this little device here. And this is an Apple Lightning camera to phone connector. So that will be linked in my description also. And then I have an SD card Lightning reader. If I ever want to just take the SD card out of my like other GoPros that aren't compatible with my GoPro 10, or any kind of SD card that I want to put on my phone so I can download footage, put the SD card in here, plug this into my phone, go to your photos, and you can import anything. You can do one at a time, or you can do all, or you can select them and select all, and then download your photos a lot quicker that way than going wireless. So, but there'll be the Lightning adapters will be linked in the description. The Soon Sun trapdoor wheel, the Wind Slayers they're all my affiliate programs. When I do the video, I'll also do that. Link them into that video. In the Subtig battery, it isn't a battery pack, it's a battery charger. That's why you can't run the Subtig battery charger with the GoPro without the battery. But a battery pack, you can do that. That's just something to know. But the Subtig has I can't show you it, but the Subtig right now, it has the GoPro connection to put on my tripod, and on top of it, it has the connection to put the GoPro on. So it's really a cool thing. And they have two different kinds. They have a Subtig that's a $39 one, and then they have a smaller one that's like a $25 one. So it depends on how much life you want out of your battery pack to run your GoPro, and I went with the bigger one. So that's just something for you guys to check out. I need to hurry go from 11. Yeah, straight to the point. If you want to go on my, you can pull it all off of my Amazon link. Please go through my Amazon links, because I do get a small commission. I make the prices aren't any different on Amazon. They're the same prices all over Amazon. But if you go through my link, I get a credit for it. I get like a click, and it like a traffic thing. You know, I get a percentage of the sale also. And you don't have to actually buy what I have on there. If you go through my links, guys, and you want, say you want slippers, or your wife wants kitchenware or something, you can go through my link still, but then you can browse that stuff, and all them purchases that you're making that you were going to make anyway will go back into my channel. I'll get a little percentage of your sale, but the price is not different. You don't pay more or anything like that. You're just basically, I'm just guiding you to the Amazon links through my link, and then they give me a percentage, and that goes into all the materials and things that I do for the giveaways, and it goes back into the channel for products and product reviews. So I appreciate that. If anybody's in here, if you're doing any Amazon shopping, please go to one of my videos and just click on the Amazon link and do all your browsing from there and do your shopping on there. But just go through my link, and I will get some credit for that. And that would be greatly appreciated if you guys do that. So, but that's about it. Anybody else have anything you want to talk about? I know turkey season's coming up here. I won a turkey call from Freezer Brown Outdoors, so I'm anxious to get that turkey. It's a mouth call, I believe, so I'm going to use that this year in one of my videos, and I'll do a product review on that. Trout season's coming up April 2nd in PA. I have a couple different lakes that I go to. Stream fishing with my kids is pretty tough to do with the waders and all that things and people falling in the water. So I don't do the stream fishing as much with my kids. When they get older, that would be a great experience for me to go take them to the mountains of West Virginia and go trout fishing like we used to do on the lower branch of the upper Potomac River. We do that every year with my buddies. That's a pretty rigorous trip, though. We do a lot of walking, so it's a little rough for the kids, but I'll probably take them to a lake by my house where they stock it heavily with stock trout, and I'll probably use some putty. And when I say putty, I mean dough or bait, pire bait, and I'll take the kids out and do that. So I'm looking forward to turkey season and trout season coming up here. But like I said, time, it all depends on the time. So yeah, I had a great live last night. I appreciate everybody that was there last night that are in here today. Boxy's doing a live tonight at 8 o'clock, so please go check Boxy Outdoors out. He does a lot of great things for the kids in the trapping community and things like that, so go check him out. He takes donations for his channel, and he gives it right back to the kids, so that's a pretty good cause out there. If you guys would like to donate to my channel, I do PayPal and Venmo. You can check that out in the descriptions if you'd like to donate to my channel for all these giveaways and for bait materials and things like that. So, yeah. So let me see if I got Cranking with Kendall's in here. What's up, Cranking with Kendall? I'm sorry I didn't I did share the screens last night, bud, but I think you left out of there last night. And I shared it later, and I should have tried to do it earlier, but I was so busy with debates and things like that, I didn't get you. I can't share the screen on here because I'm not going through StreamYard. I'm actually going through GoPro. And I hope GoPro can make some deal with YouTube or something in the future where it's like a StreamYard deal where you could share screens and things like that. So, but yeah, the collabs and stuff like that, it's a no-go right now with the GoPro, which is unfortunate because the quality, I think, of the GoPro is awesome. And the sound and things like that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to get my wireless mic real soon here, and then put all this stuff together, and then I'm going to put a video together for you guys so you guys can see what I use in my setups and which works best for me. But the live streams are working out pretty good now through the GoPro. There's a time and place for everything. I'm not saying the GoPro is the way to go, but it works for me. It might not work for you. Sometimes it don't work for me. In this bait lab, it depends. Sometimes I have trouble with the internet. But the one thing with the GoPro is to definitely you have a good connection. Like today I went and I took my phone off of data. I went on my own data, unlimited. And when I connected to GoPro, it said it connected, but then it said there was an issue. And then it went to my house internet. So I couldn't use no data on it. Like I thought my phone, because if I have trouble at my house, I just shut my Wi-Fi off and use my data on my phone, which is unlimited, so I don't care. So I can do that, which I get great connection that way, but the GoPro won't pick that up if your Wi-Fi is off. So my wife has a phone with a hotspot, and we have that as like a central location. We all don't have hotspots on our phone, but my wife has one on another phone that we use when we go on trips and things. We need a hotspot, or my truck has a hotspot in it. But I checked the connection last night with the hotspot, and it worked, so that was a good thing. So I'm hoping to use that hotspot when I'm out on my boat to do some live streaming. You ready to roll?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, my daughter's ready to go, so I'm gonna get going here. I gotta take her to basketball to get her pictures and things like that. You want to say hi or anything? No? Okay. All right, guys. So I'm going to end it here, but thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate that. So please keep an eye out for my lives coming up here real soon and for some more videos. Thank you. Please hit that subscribe button. Like and share me out with other people. Let them know what I'm doing here with the bait giveaways and things, and I'd appreciate that. Check out the description if all the information you need is in there. And I thank you guys, and we will see ya.
See ya.
See ya.